Most people think big success comes from big changes, but the truth is, your life is mostly shaped by tiny habits you repeat every day, and some of those habits are so small you barely notice them, but over time, they quietly transform everything. Today we'll talk about 10 simple habits that can slowly but powerfully change your life. Most people wake up and immediately grab their phone notifications, messages, social media, before your brain even wakes up. Your mind is already overloaded, but people who live with more clarity often do something different. They give themselves 10-15 minutes of silence first. No phone, no scrolling, just breathing, stretching or sitting quietly. This simple habit trains your mind to start the day with control instead of reaction, and over time, it changes how you approach the entire day. There is a simple rule used by highly productive people. Do the hardest thing first, not everything, just one thing. It could be sending an important email, finishing a small task you've been avoiding, making a difficult decision. When you finish that one task early, something powerful happens. Your brain switches into momentum mode. Instead of procrastinating, you feel capable. And that small victory sets the tone for the rest of the day. Most people stop learning once school ends, but the people who grow the most in life never stop being curious. They read, watch educational videos, listen to podcasts, not for hours, just 10 minutes a day. It seems small, but over a year, that's more than 60 hours of new knowledge, and slowly your thinking expands, your perspective changes, and opportunities start appearing where you never noticed them before. Your mind is constantly thinking ideas, problems, worries, but when everything stays inside your head, it becomes overwhelming. That's why many successful people build the habit of writing things down, not perfect journaling. Just simple thoughts like, what am I feeling today? What problem am I trying to solve? What matters most right now? This clears mental noise, and suddenly, your thoughts become easier to understand. One of the most powerful habits is surprisingly simple. Learning to say no. Many people say yes to everything. Extra work, unnecessary plans, things they don't even want to do. But every time you say yes to something meaningless, you say no to something important. People who protect their time carefully live with less stress and more focus, and over time, their lives become intentionally designed, not accidentally busy. We live in a world full of constant stimulation, music, video, scrolling, but sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is walk without any of it, no headphones, no phone, just walking and thinking. Many creative breakthroughs happen during these quiet moments, because when your mind slows down, deeper ideas begin to surface, and often the answers you've been searching for suddenly appear. Your brain naturally focuses on problems, what's missing, what's stressful, what's going wrong, but one simple habit can rebalance your perspective. Gratitude. Every day, ask yourself, what are 3 things I'm thankful for today? They don't need to be big. A good meal, a supportive friend, a peaceful moment. Over time, this habit trains your brain to notice what's working in life, not just what's broken, and that shift alone can dramatically improve your mindset. Most people consume massive amounts of information every day. News, social media, random videos. But more information doesn't always mean more wisdom. In fact, it often creates confusion. One powerful habit is reducing unnecessary noise. Unfollow accounts that drain your energy, limit endless scrolling, replace some of that time with reading.reflection.real conversations, because a calm mind thinks clearer than a crowded one. Before sleeping, many people just collapse into bed after a long day, but there is a small habit that can dramatically improve your growth. Reflection. Ask yourself 3 simple questions. What went well today? What could I improve tomorrow? What did I learn today? This habit turns every single day into a learning experience, and over a month, you begin improving faster than most people, not because you worked harder, but because you learned smarter. The final habit might be the most important: consistency, not big motivation, not sudden bursts of discipline, just small actions, repeated daily. Because success rarely comes from one dramatic moment. It comes from thousands of quiet decisions, tiny habits that seem insignificant today, but completely transform your future. The truth is, most life changes don't happen overnight. They happen slowly, quietly, almost invisibly. But if you practice even a few of these habits every day, a year from now, you might look back and realize something incredible.